Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another episode of House of Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Wayne. I'm here with my guys, Smoog and Chubbs. Joey will be here a little bit later. In this episode, we will be predicting the top 20 running backs going into 2023. Also going over the AFC South Division. Got some more buy or sell topics for you. And as you know, we like to start, bench, and cut some people. Few housekeeping things, man. If you're on audio, go ahead go ahead and download this episode. Then go on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Then go on our audio platforms and download. Get us up higher on the audio charts. Get us, more. By liking this episode, you'll get us some more views. Get us more people to join the community. And we are officially a community now, so make sure you guys go ahead. Take a look at the link in the bio of this episode, whether you're on YouTube or Apple. We go ahead and got a Discord going, so changing some things up, trying to build a nice, strong community of people. So go ahead and join the Discord as well, man. Before we get started, y'all boys got anything y'all want to say to the people?
Welcome back, Dio.
Yeah, I'm back officially.
Officially.
A lot of stuff going on, but I'm here.
Hey, man, glad to have you back. And while you're back...
You know who else is back? Coach Chubbs is back next week. First practices of the training camp. Yeah.
Well, he hasn't been here for a while, so I want to see if he disagrees with our top receiver list that we did last week. So I'm going to go 20 and up. So we did top 20. Number 20, Deontay Johnson. Number 19, Amari Cooper. Save your thoughts for the end. 19, Amari Cooper. 18, Calvin Ridley. 17, Terry McLaurin. 16, Drake London. 15, DK Metcalf. 13, 14, Jalen Waddle. 13, Garrett Wilson. 12, T. Higgins. 11, Amon-Ra St. Brown. 10, Mike Evans. 9, C.D. Lamb. 10, Deebo Samuel. 7, Cooper Kupp. 6, Stephon Diggs. 4, A.J. Brown. 5, A.J. Brown. 4, Jamar Chase. 3, Justin Jefferson. 2, Devontae Adams. And number 1, Tyreek Hill. Go ahead and give your grievances now.
My biggest critique is always going to be Diggs not being a top 5, but
I didn't. It was DMV's very own who.
No, I did not.
You were the one who we could run the tape back. You put him at 6. I was very surprised you did that.
I don't know. I think if it's that close to him being right outside the top 5, it's definitely.
Wait. Where was Cooper Kupp? How was I putting him 6 if I put Cooper Kupp at 7?
Chaz, remember you had back to back?
I didn't.
Who had back to back then? I
did not put Diggs at 6.
And you had back
because I ended up with 1.
You had 1. I did 2 and 3, and Joey did 4 and 5. So you would have had to put Cooper Kupp at 6. Stephon Diggs at 6.
I didn't do that. Now you got.
Yeah, you did it.
I'm about to look at tape.
You did it, and I was so surprised when you did it.
I
don't believe it, but
for me, it's. I think Diggs is a top 5 receiver. But that's my argument that I have with y'all all the time. I think Terry McLaurin is pretty low in comparison to some of the games I've heard before him. I heard Amon-Ra. I heard St. Brown. No disrespect to these guys. I heard DK. That's ridiculous. Drake London. That's ridiculous. It's a few names on there that should be definitely lower than what they are in comparison to who's behind them. But I'm pretty sure this list would be insanely different had I been a part of it. I definitely would have made a case for a lot of these guys being top 10 to top 12 receivers. I think the names that we have overall are pretty good though. These are the
Chubbs
best
hated Deontay Johnson being on this list.
I hated Deontay Johnson, bro. He ain't scored one touchdown.
I mean, I'm not, but you know, when I critique stuff, I don't go just straight
Hey,
off.
but DL, before we continue, I need some apologies. After reviewing the tape,
at 6, if you have Coop down there, we ain't say the other guy yet.
it's about to get very crazy.
So at 6, I got Stephon Diggs.
Apologies. Okay. It was Joey.
Thank you. Always trying to throw the white. I'm just like I did.
Yeah, Joey man did that on purpose. But I mean, it is what it is. Overall, like I said, I think the receivers are probably the best 20 in the league. When you say, I mean, Deontay Johnson, again, I don't go straight off of stats and productivity. I go off of potential as well. You got to mix that in there, and you got to switch. You know, say if we give this receiver this quarterback, what will they do? So that's kind of what I go off of as well. I think all of the Calvin Ridley is kind of questionable too, but I mean, I can see why I put him in the top 20.
You don't respect Calvin Ridley?
I don't.
Why don't you respect Calvin Ridley?
He hasn't. I don't know. I don't know if I would say that he is a number one receiver.
Oh, yeah. You're going in some dark, murky waters right now.
On a decent team.
He's about to be the number one receiver on the Jaguars.
That team was decent before him.
And then he's going to come and become the number one receiver, though.
I think that's going to be, again, by default, because Trevor Lawrence is a top 10 quarterback, and he has two receivers who are just mediocre. So, of course, he's going to come in and be better than those guys.
Respect Christian Kirk. Respect.
Again, you know, coming into a offense that has a good quarterback. I mean, you can say that with a lot of these guys. If you put them on a team with a decent quarterback, above average quarterback, they'll probably produce. Depending on what he produced, and I'll go ahead and. I mean, I don't hate it, but it is kind of like. I think. I mean, this might be wild to say George Pickens might.
George Pickens is not better than Calvin Ridley.
He might have I was going to say he might have a better career than Calvin Ridley with his all said and done.
So where would you rank Calvin Ridley amongst receivers right now?
Kind of crazy.
That's why I'm a Steelers fan, and I think that's crazy.
I guess I haven't seen him. I just don't. I feel like y'all missing a few names if we call somebody. Well, the Bengals, specifically the Bengals, having best.
He's better than T. Higgins.
I think if you make T. Higgins a number one receiver, he can produce. I just haven't seen Calvin really play in a decade. So
it's been 2 years. Yes.
I don't like how you hating on my one wild dark horse that I put in there, man.
I'm not hating. That's not the only one. I said DK. I don't know why he's so high.
I mean, but you understand that like he had the third most receiving yards as a rookie, and he was in a primarily running offense, and he had 4 touchdowns. He was third most for a rookie too. So like he has a lot of potential going in the year. I mean, he is hurt by his quarterback. That's the same reason why the future Hall of Famer, top 30, top 5.
I didn't hate it.
Kyle Pitts, you know what I mean?
Why.
Can't get anything going.
I think we're still living off of the Calvin Ridley from college right now. But you know, I don't hate it, but you know, I don't think that he's gonna be when it's all said and done. Oh, he was one of the best receivers ever graced the field. Like some of these guys have the potential to be. I don't think
Calvin really. I feel like he's about to snap, Dio.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see.
He's got guys around him that can get open as well that you've seen. I mean,
I have him at 19 though, or 17.
I thought he was too low.
That's a little low.
That's crazy. I mean, if he's that low, then maybe he shouldn't be in there. That's all I'm saying.
No. Wait, I'm thinking in the 12 to 13 range.
That's what I'm thinking.
No. I just got to.
So DL, if he snaps this year, like this was a question of buy or sell. If he absolutely snaps next year, goes stupid, after sitting a year off, where would you rank him? I'm talking about like stupid. I mean, a little less than what Cooper Kupp did when he led all the shit. If he gets that type of production,
I think to be a top 10 receiver in the league, I'm gonna just say, I would put him top 10 if he has 13 to 1,400 yards, with at least 6 or 7 touchdowns. Then I can probably classify him as top receiver, top 10 receiver.
what if he comes in and gives you a top 3 stats?
Then I would make him top 3 in stats, as far as.
Okay.
Receiver. I mean, they're like you're still not taking Calvary top 7 if you had to pick a receiver.
Let me see. Depending on how he do next year.
Yeah.
Depending on how he doing next year, CD and Debo could get out of there. You said top 7. So probably, depending on how Cooper Kupp do next year.
Yeah, I don't think Cooper Kupp will be top.
We'll get traded.
Okay. We'll be top 12.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get right to the nitty gritty of the pod, man. We are going to go ahead and rank the top running backs going into next year. So the order is going to be Chubbs, DL, then myself.
Are we counting up or down?
We're starting at 20.
All right, give me at 20. Shit, that's tough because I don't even have a 20 right now. At 20, fuck it. At 20, give me Miles Sanders.
Miles Sanders at 20. Jesus.
19. Who you got for a smooth?
Probably Aaron Jones.
I hate that new system next year. I don't know how it's going to work out.
Damn.
No, actually, I do hate that.
I hate that. I really do hate it.
I hate that. I had to take that back.
Damn, he said it. Aaron. That fucks up my list.
Yeah,
I ain't going to cap.
You got him that low? Give me Javonte Williams at 18.
He ain't make mine.
And then at 17, let me get a rookie just to be safe and sound. I'm going to go Bijan Robinson.
I forgot to even just add him. I was bad. That's on me, Bijan. Your name's not on my list, but that's my fault. So you went Bijan at what? 17?
Yeah, 17. Bijan at 17.
All right. I got 16, 15. At 16, I got Ramondre Stevenson. At 15, I got J.K. Dobbins.
Smooth.
No complaints? No
14?
complaints?
No, then it's a good spot for him.
Let me see.
Even though we said when he's healthy, he's a top 10 running back, but I got to see it first.
That was 15 and 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, 15. No, it was 16, 15. Wait, yeah, 16, 15. Ramondre and J.K.
You said Breece Hall already, Wayne?
No, his name's not been called yet.
I'm on 14.
Yeah.
Yep.
14, I have Travis Etienne.
I like that. Yeah, I had Travis actually behind J.K. I fucked up.
Okay.
But that's a good spot for J.K. 13 and 12.
13, I got... Yee! 13. Damn. Aaron Jones being way up here kind of fucks everything out.
Hmm.
At 13, I am going to go with Kenneth Walker.
Not bad.
And then at 12, Chubb, you skipped DL last time.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You're first. Then
I went
DL
first.
goes.
Oh, he went back to back. It's cool.
Then I go back to back.
It's a snake.
Then DL goes because he's the
I
second one.
missed. It's cool though.
Yeah. I was just thinking, I was like, how did Chubb just go? Shit.
My fault. I didn't think I did that.
Fuck it. I'm going to do it. 12, I'm going to go Damian Pierce.
Damn, Wayne. I was hoping you said a different name.
DL. 11.
Please say this name DL at 11 so I don't have to put him in the top 10.
It's only two people that I can be. Actually, it's three people.
NFC East.
Not going that direction, no.
He's going to be in the top 10 then.
Tony Pollard.
12. Mm-hmm. Tony Pollard. I was going with Tony Pollard at 11. Or 12.
Yeah, 11.
At 11.
Ain't he coming off an injury? I feel like we way too high. He like break his ankle or some shit.
Who?
Tony Pollard.
Tony Pollard just snapped last year.
Yeah, but they ain't break his ankle in the playoff games.
I don't think so. I think that was the previous year.
Yeah, I think he should. No, I think he was.
He got hurt in the playoff game. I know for a fact.
He got hurt in the playoffs. I don't think it was a break though. I don't think he broke it.
Tony Pollard is.
He's gonna be the number one running back.
No, I like that.
So you said number 11?
Yeah, you're at 10. Sharps 10-9.
10-9.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Did you guys already say Brees?
Nope.
All right, Brees gonna be my 10th.
Brees Hall.
And my 9th is gonna be Joe Mixon.
Did not make my list.
Sheesh.
Joe Mixon didn't make your list.
I mean, he would have been 20, but you put Miles Sanders there.
Joe Mixon is pretty good running back.
He's a pretty good running back, but he had a nice decline.
He also threw the ball a shit ton.
8.
Actually, that messed up my last. I mean, I might not. Can I go back on that? That might mess up my list because I have a lot.
Who you want to put in there, bro? Who you gonna place Joe Mixon with?
Austin Eckler.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah, I like it.
Because I have eight other names are better than Joe Mixon.
I mean, I didn't put Dalvin Cook on here because he's not on the team. So
that's crazy.
He's not on the team. I don't know where he's going to be. So.
That's crazy.
He's not on my list.
That is absolutely insane.
What I'm on 8.
Yeah, you 8.
Yeah, Joe said I can't get in my room. I don't know. Damn.
At 8, I'm gonna have to go with. He's not on this list, but he's not gonna be now.
Oh, we forgot about him.
I didn't.
Well, maybe Wayne didn't.
Yeah, you know.
I had Najee at.
All right, he's gonna call next. Don't worry.
Around 12.
He's gonna call next.
Forgot about him. That's
well, if you want to call him at 7, then I'm gonna put him at 8. Najee.
All right. Yeah.
Because I mean, I think Najee.
Nah, he's in the DL. You put him at the perfect spot. What is crazy is that this is about to make this list nasty because I can't have a list. He's not on here, so I'm gonna have to put this guy at 7. I don't think he's 7, but I just gotta put him there because I gotta put him on the list. Alvin Kamara.
Oh no, I'm not mad about that.
All right.
He made mine.
But Dalvin Cook's not here, so I don't put him there.
So you went to 6 now.
Yeah.
So go to 6.
Josh Jacobs.
Not mad about that. DL.
Gonna have to go with Derrick Henry. I thought Derrick Henry was gonna be at 6.
Derrick Henry at 5. Okay, so that's me, right? At 4 and 3.
I had Derrick Henry at 11.
4 and 3, right?
Yeah.
Damn, this is tough.
It is very tough, Chaz. It is very tough.
1. Damn, there's so many names.
Please don't let me have to put this guy at 2.
I mean, I want to put Dalvin Cook in the top 4.
He's not on the team, bro. Don't worry about it. He's not on the team. So just throw Saquon at 4.
Boom.
Just throw. Actually, don't throw him at 4.
Fine. I will do it. I just want to tell you, apology to Dalvin Cook. You're in my top 4.
He's not. If he's on the team, he's in the top 5, but he's not on the team.
Trying to help out my pod mates. 4, I'll do Saquon. 3, Jonathan Taylor. There you go. No, actually, flip that around.
All right, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh man. I don't like JT that high either.
All right. I am going to put Nick Chubb at 2. And Christian McCaffrey at 1.
Did we miss Josh Jacobs?
No, he put him at like 5 or 6.
He's at 6. So I'm going through the list right now for the audio listeners. At number 20, we have Miles Sanders. Don't know how he made this list. 19, Aaron Jones. 18, Javonte Williams. 17, B.J. Robinson. 16, Ramondre Stevenson. 15, J.K. Dobbins. 14, Travis Etienne. 13, Kenneth Walker Jr. 12, Damian Pierce. 11, Tony Pollard. 10, Breece Hall. 9, Austin Eckler. 8, Najee Harris. 7, Alvin Kamara. 6, Josh Jacobs. 5, Derrick Henry. 4, Jonathan Taylor. 3, Saquon Barkley. 2, Nick Chubb. And 1, Christian McCaffrey. Anything you guys would change with the list at all?
Yeah. Dalvin Cook would be somewhere in that list.
He's not on the team.
I mean, you could take out Miles. I forgot to write down a 20.
The only thing I would do is I would take Miles out.
And that's the first person that came to my mind.
So I would take Miles out. Move Javonte Williams to 20.
He wasn't even on my list either. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Then I would move Aaron Jones from 19.
Aaron Jones was 19. That is, I had him at 11.
Don't worry, I'm fixing it. Don't worry. So I moved Javonte Williams down, kick Miles Sanders out, and then I'm gonna put Dalvin at 9 just because he's not on the team, and put Aaron Jones at 10. So now the updated list is number 1, Christian McCaffrey, 2, Nick Chubb, 3, Saquon Barkley, 4, Jonathan Taylor, 5, Derrick Henry, 6, Josh Jacobs, 7, Alvin Kamara, 8, Najee Harris, 9, Dalvin Cook, 10, Aaron Jones, 11, Austin Eckler, 12, Breece Hall, 13, Tony Pollard, 14, Damian Pierce, 15, Kenneth Walker Jr., 16, Travis Etienne, 17, J.K. Dobbins, 18, Ramondre Stevenson, 19, B.J. Robinson, 20, Javonte Williams.
Damn, I definitely put Ramondre ahead of J.K. and you switched. That's crazy.
You were Ramondre ahead of J.K.?
Yeah, I said Ramondre, then J.K. Yeah. 16 and 15. I had JK at 15.
Yeah, everybody moved down 2 slots
but JK was above Andre.
He is above him. 17 is JK, 18 is Ramondre.
Oh, I thought you said it the other way around. My bad.
No. All right, man. That is our list. I like that. Let's go ahead and get to AFC South standings, man. AFC South, you got the Texans, Titans, Jags, and Colts. The Titans made a big pickup today by getting DeAndre Hopkins. So first, give me your thoughts on DeAndre Hopkins going to the Texans.
Trash.
Titans. What do you guys think about it?
Trash.
You don't like it?
No, I hate it.
Why do you hate it?
Because he made this big thing that he said, I want to go to a contending team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried about the money.
Mm-hmm.
He basically wants to win, is what he said. And then guess what he said, these are the quarterbacks I'd prefer. And he did none of the three. You ended up with Ryan Tannehill.
You don't think they have a chance to contend?
Tennessee fans, you're gonna hate me when I get to your record. This did nothing to improve your season when I'm looking at the teams you're playing. Right. Sorry. And I hate to say it, if you're running the ball 400 times, DeAndre might be in a retirement next year. He might be out of there because who knows? I think he's gonna get close to 1,000, but that's just to be determined, I guess.
All right. So Dio, you are gonna be honorary Texans fans today. Chubb's gonna be the Titans guy. I can be the Jags and the Colts guy. So, Chubbs, we're starting with the Texans. Let's go ahead and get to it.
All right, who's got these? So DL's got Texans. Week 1, DL at Baltimore.
L.
Week 2, Indy.
Texans quarterback is Bryce Young, correct?
CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud, okay.
Get in the camera.
My bad, I'm writing down my record.
You straight.
Week 2, Indy, L.
Week 3, at Jacksonville.
L.
Week 4, Pittsburgh.
L.
Week 5, at Atlanta.
Dub.
Week 6, New Orleans.
Dub.
Week 7, bye. Week 8, at Carolina.
Dub.
Week 9, Tampa Bay.
L. No, dub.
Week 10, Cincinnati.
L.
Week 11, Arizona.
Dub.
Week 12, Jacksonville.
L.
Week 13, Denver.
L.
Week 14, at the Jets.
L.
Week 15, at Tennessee.
At Tennessee, L.
Week 16, Cleveland.
L.
Week 17, Tennessee.
Dub.
Week 18, at Indy.
Dub.
So where do you got them at?
7 and 10.
Wayne, where you got them at?
5 and 12.
I got them 4 and 13 and getting probably the number 1 pick that they don't have, I think.
All right. Titans. Let's go, Chubbs.
All right. I got the Titans.
Yeah.
All right. Week 1, at New Orleans. I got them winning that. Week 2, Chargers. They're losing. Week 3, at Cleveland. They're losing. Week 4, Cincinnati. They're losing. Week 5, at Indianapolis. They're winning. Week 6, Baltimore. They're losing. Week 7, bye. Week 8, Atlanta. They're winning. Week 9, at Pittsburgh. Losing. Week 10, at Tampa Bay. Winning. Week 11, at Jacksonville. Losing. Week 12, Carolina. Losing. Week 13, Indianapolis. Losing. Week 14, at Miami. Losing. Week 15, Houston. Winning. Week 16, Seattle. Losing. Week 17, at Houston. Losing. Week 18, Jacksonville. Losing. And I got them sitting at 5 and 12, even with the DeAndre Hopkins edition.
Smooth.
8 and 9.
I have them at 7 and 10. All right. Jags.
All right. Jacksonville. Week 1 at Indy.
Oh, dub.
Week 2, Kansas City.
L.
Week 3, Houston.
Dub.
Week 4, Atlanta.
Dub.
Week 5 at Bills.
Dub.
Week 6, Indy.
L.
Week 7 at New Orleans.
Dub.
Week 8 at Pittsburgh.
L.
Week 10, 49ers.
L.
Week 11, Tennessee.
Dub.
Week 12 at Houston.
Dub.
Week 13, Cincy.
Dub.
Week 14 at Cleveland.
Dub.
Week 15, Baltimore.
No, dub.
Week 16 at Tampa Bay.
Dub.
Week 17, Carolina.
Dub.
Week 18 at Tennessee.
Dub.
What you got?
Damn.
Sound like a lot of dubs.
12-5.
I got him 12-5 as well.
10-7.
All right. Finishing with the Indianapolis Colts.
All right, let's go.
Week 1, Jacksonville.
I gave them L.
Week 2 at Houston.
Dub.
Week 3 at Baltimore.
L.
Week 4, the Rams.
Dub.
Week 5, Tennessee.
Dub.
Week 6 at Jacksonville.
Dub.
Week 7, Cleveland.
Dub.
Week 8, New Orleans.
Dub.
Week 9 at Carolina.
Dub.
Week 10, New England.
L.
Week 11 bye, Tampa Bay.
Dub.
Week 13 at Tennessee.
L.
Week 14 at Cincy.
L.
Week 15, Pittsburgh.
L.
Week 16 at Arizona.
Dub.
Week 17, Las Vegas.
Dub.
Week 18, Houston.
Dub.
So it sounds like Indianapolis going postseason.
I have the Colts finish with a record of 11-6.
I got them 9-8.
8-9.
All right. I told you guys I had a huge agenda to push.
Ew.
Put it in the group chat yesterday.
11-6.
So we have everybody has the Jags winning the division. And Dio has a tie in second place with the Titans and the Colts. Chubbs and I have the Colts coming in second place. And everybody has the Texans finishing last. I think this may be the first time in NFL history where a rookie quarterback can come in and find himself in MVP talks.
All right, I'm not.
Hear me out. So, we saw what Shane Steichen was able to do with the Philadelphia Eagles. We are just a year removed from Jonathan Taylor being the best running back in football. The Colts have an amazing defense. I don't say amazing. They have a good defense, right? Also, their O-line is good at run blocking, but not so much pass blocking. The ability of Anthony Richardson's legs plus the Jonathan Taylor run game, Michael Pittman Jr., Mo Alley Cox, Joshua Downs, Alec Pierce. Shane Steichen's going to dial up some easy stuff for them. I'm telling you guys right now, a lot of people think Anthony Richardson might end up becoming a bust. I can see him having a Cam Newton-like rookie year, but it leads to wins and a possible playoff appearance. To that, you guys say,
hell no.
Why is there a hell no?
I just think rookies always have at least a year. The first year is an adjustment period. Game's faster. I know he's once in a generation type of athlete. Don't get me wrong, but I think you're shooting a little too high. for his records. I think that the Florida Gator fan in you is giving him an extra 2-3 wins. 8-9, 9-8 for your first year. Not a bad year for a rookie.
So how come Lamar was able to do it? He's going to be in a similar situation.
Lamar also had an elite defense.
The Colts have a chance to become.
And he was primarily. I mean, he was primarily running the football. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
But the Ravens also that year had one of the best O lines.
The Colts had one of the best.
I'm not saying
the year before.
I know, but some people have left. Some people. I mean, it depends on. So we'll have to see. They play. It's different though. I get. Also, Lamar isn't 245, 260, big ass target, 6'5". I get it. He's probably going to get yards, but is that going to result in wins? Maybe, maybe not. Because not to harp on Anthony, his stats weren't all too crazy at Florida. Yeah. He had his touchdown to interception ratio wasn't anything. Oh my God, amazing! Is all I'm saying. So he still has stuff to prove in the league. To just say, oh, he's coming in 11 wins, going to be an MVP race potentially.
Patrick did it his first year.
Settle down. Well, Patrick also sat a year.
That's true. I'm not saying he's Patrick Mahomes. I'm just saying there is a huge, huge possibility that I can see this happening. And when it does happen, I'm going to be a prophet. I was wrong about Mr. Trubisky, but I'm going to be right about Anthony Richardson.
Were you wrong about Trey Lance?
Trey Lance is just opportunity. He just keeps getting hurt.
I was wrong about Zach Wilson 100%.
Yeah. Trey Lance hasn't been on the field for me to be wrong about him yet.
I mean, he can't stay on the field. You'd be right.
We haven't seen him play yet. Zach Wilson, we watched play for 2 years and be dumpster can.
A good year. He got hurt. Well, half and half a year.
So we did talk about D-Hop. We talked about him, but we didn't say what his stat line would be. So let's predict D-Hop's stat line with this team. Does he get 1,000 yards?
He's going to be shy of it. He's getting around 950, 980.
Oh, dang, that was another receiver we didn't put in the top 20. That is crazy.
I said that, and he said he's not on the team.
He wasn't on the team.
But anyway, I don't think he's going to get it. And this is the main reason, Wayne. It might be
so if he doesn't get 1,000 yards, and if he doesn't get, there was nothing wrong with not putting him in the top 20.
I agree, but the thing is, here's the thing: they're going to give the ball to Derek a ton.
AJ Brown still got 1,000 yards.
I get that, but AJ Brown alone.
Yes.
I mean, he's still alone. DeAndre Hopkins still alone.
They got Treylon Burks, so respect him.
I think all the attention is going to go to DeAndre on that team.
I mean, all of it. Of course.
Treylon's going to benefit more than DeAndre. I think he's going to be shy of it. He's going to get touchdowns. Don't get me wrong. They're going to get down to situations, and then he probably end up with like 12 touchdowns.
12 touchdowns is crazy.
Dude, you know how many times they get in the red zone? You don't think they're going to throw the ball to DeAndre Hopkins?
Well, he's doing a lot of play action work. Yeah.
So it's possible. I just think they're going to run the ball down get in the red zone. They're not going to pass as much as you think, or as much as DeAndre probably thinks. But I'm done.
I don't know what y'all talking about. If Ryan Tannehill can, or if AJ Brown can get that many yards of Ryan Tannehill, D-Hop can do it. That is my take. I think healthy DeAndre Hopkins is one of the better receivers in the league. Probably top 12, if not top 10. Houston, let's say Houston, D-Hop. Having, Treylon Burks. I mean, D-Hop's not really much of a speed threat, but he's definitely a playmaker. So I think, like Chris said, he'll definitely have more touchdowns than anything. For y'all to say he don't think he's gonna get, or for Chris to say he don't think he's gonna get over 1,000 yards, I think that's crazy. If he don't get over 1,000 yards, then he's not top anything in the league.
That's bare minimum.
Yeah, that's bare minimum. Especially with having Derrick Henry, it's definitely going to open up the run game. I mean, the passing game. If Derrick Henry can get to at least 75 to 80% of what he used to do, I do think DeAndre Hopkins will definitely come in there and be, old D-Hop. Because Tannehill's a veteran quarterback. Makes the right play. He just didn't have the weapons last year, in my opinion. But yeah, shy of 1,000. Yeah, well, I don't want to hear no more D-Hop talk. He gets under 1,000 yards. So my stat line for him will probably be, I don't know if it's kind of. I want to say 1,200, at least 1,200, and 10 touchdowns, 9 to 10 touchdowns.
Joe, what's up, man?
What up, man? What up?
What can you give me DeAndre Hopkins' stat line? What do you think about him joining the Titans? One, and then what do you think he will do this year?
I actually think that wasn't. The more I think about it, the more I think that wasn't a bad decision for him to go there. You still, I mean,
Oh man, look brand new.
let's go back to when the Titans were good.
This is a year ago. They were the number 1 seed. Just a year ago.
The last time they were good, they had AJ Brown. Then they got rid of AJ Brown. Then they declined. They don't have that one receiver that they need, and I think Hopkins is that guy. So I think it could get scary there. We'll see what Tannehill. It all depends on the QB situation, what Tannehill does. So I don't know. I think that's a really good move for the Titans. Hopkins, we'll see how the season plays out. But I project Hopkins to definitely go over 1,000 yards, probably get around 80 to 90 receptions, and double digits in touchdowns.
Okay. So everybody but Chubbs thinks DeAndre is going to get 1,000 yards.
What happens if Will Levis ends up throwing him the football?
It doesn't matter who throws him the ball. He ball with people that can't throw the ball very well. I think he's still going to get 1,000 yards. So my thing is, Chubb, when was the last time D-Hop played a full season and did not get 1,000 yards?
I get it, but he's also on a team that they're going to give the ball to Derrick Henry probably 300 times. They have a rookie they're probably going to give the ball to that was very productive in college, probably 100-plus touches.
So did AJ Brown get 1,000 yards on that?
That's
team?
what they're saying, but dude, I think it's different now. Tannehill's not. Why? Tannehill is not 4 years ago Tannehill or 3 years ago Tannehill when he did that 1,000. That's what I'm saying.
Who's the other receiver next to him?
Treylon Burks, who's going to benefit the most out of DeAndre being on the team.
Why?
Because DeAndre's going to get all the attention.
So why didn't that happen to the other receiver when AJ Brown was there?
AJ Brown was getting all attention.
But AJ Brown still got the 1,000 yards.
Different fucking team is what I'm going to say to you.
What's so different about the team?
A lot of things.
Offensive
line different.
I mean, like, it's the same thing. I get it. I mean, I get it. I get the offensive line is different, but we're still talking about.
I hear what you're saying, D-Hop. I get it. He's great. He's great. I just think he's not gonna be as productive on the Titans as everybody is saying. I don't care about what AJ Brown did. You're talking about going into this year.
You sound like how I sounded when Devontae Adams was playing with Aaron Rodgers.
Bro, it's Ryan Tannehill in 2023, who in 5-6 weeks, depending on what the record is, it will be Will Levis in 2023.
He was catching
regardless who's throwing him the ball. I think he's still getting 1,000.
We saw him do it in Houston. Who was TJ Savage or whatever was his name? Whatever his name was.
Didn't Mills throw him the ball at one point?
No. He was gone. Nah. But he was catching passes from freaking Colt McCoy last year and got
like
in 9 games had 700 yards, bro.
I'd rather have Will Levis throwing the ball, see what Will Levis got, and I know Will Levis is gonna throw it up.
Malik Willis, yo. Respect Malik Willis.
Malik Willis is not starting that team. I'm starting to think that team's racist, but Malik is not starting that team, bro.
I could be completely wrong, but I'm sticking to my guns that he's not getting to a 1K this year.
All right. Joey, I want you to react to our. We did our.
20.
Yeah, we did our 20. So let me tell you who it is. Running back. So number 1, we have Christian McCaffrey. Number 2, it is Nick Chubb. 3, Saquon Barkley. 4, Jonathan Taylor. 5, Derrick Henry. 6, Josh Jacobs. 7, Alvin Kamara. 8, Najee Harris. 9, Dalvin Cook. 10, Aaron Jones. 11, Austin Eckler. 12, Breece Hall. 13, Tony Pollard. 14, Damian Pierce. 15, Kenneth Walker Jr. 16, Travis Etienne. 17, J.K. Dobbins. 18, Ramondre Stevenson. 19, B.J. Robinson. And 20, Javonte Williams. I'm going to put a disclaimer. Dalvin Cook is at 9 because he's not on the team. If he was on the team, he would be top 5.
Okay, damn, no Mostert, no love, no I'm playing. I'm not mad at Christian McCaffrey at 1, but I wouldn't put him at 1.
So who would you put at 1?
Nick Chubb, but that's why I'm not mad because Nick Chubb is 2. So I ain't mad at that. I'm very surprised you guys got Saquon Barkley at 3. I didn't think y'all would put him at 3.
It's the way it fell, man.
Yeah. Oh, I see that. Where is Najee again? I heard Najee name. Where he at?
Yeah, it's a little high. For him.
I don't hate that. I actually like that. I think it's gonna be
12.
I think he's gonna be a top 10 running back next year. One of them was what was number 5 and 6?
5 is Derrick Henry. 6 is Josh Jacobs.
And who's
Joe
4?
Mixon is not on this list.
I'm like, we missing somebody. Like, why is he not on this list?
I had Joe Mixon. Yeah, I swear I said Joe Mixon. Oh, because Wayne said he's not on the list. I picked Joe Mixon around, I swear, like 9. And Wayne was like, nah.
He is. You know what? I think you did put him there. I think I put someone on. Yeah, he's there. So Joe Mixon's somewhere in this mix.
Okay, how about
on the list.
So, where's Alvin Kamara?
Alvin Kamara's at 7.
7. And Josh Jacobs is at 4.
6.
Josh Jacobs, who's 4?
Jonathan Taylor.
All right, Jonathan Taylor's too high for me.
Why?
I don't think he should be above Derrick Henry. I don't think he should be above Josh Jacobs. I don't think he should be. Yeah. Well, why? Because I think first of all, he's coming off of an injury. So both of them are. So is Derrick Henry coming off an injury, but Derrick Henry has proven to no matter what, he's going to get mad yards once he's in the game. I don't know how Jonathan Taylor's going to come back, and also Josh Jacobs is coming off the best season of his career. So I felt like to put Jonathan Taylor up there after coming off an injury is kind of slapping the face to both of those guys. I would probably put him at 6 and move those 2 guys up because I would rather have those 2 guys in top 5 than Jonathan Taylor. Just because those 2 guys has proven more than Jonathan Taylor too.
All fairness to JT, man, he had 880 yards and only had like 120 attempts because he was hurt.
What did Derrick Henry have?
I get it, but Derrick Henry also gets the ball like 30 or 40 times a game.
But it doesn't matter. You gotta respect. You gotta respect King Henry, bro. You gotta respect it. You have to, and then you gotta put him ahead. And also,
Jonathan Taylor's better than Derrick Henry.
What you say?
Jonathan Taylor's better than Derrick Henry.
He's better than Derrick Henry, but you got to respect him and put him above because Jonathan Taylor only has done it for 2 years, and Derrick Henry has consistently done it for 3 or 4 now. And then
listen to how crazy this is. He played. Didn't Derrick Henry get hurt last year?
Yeah, he touched
the ball 349 times. Still.
Because who else is who they're throwing the ball to? Agent Brown isn't there. That's their offense. Run the ball. He has to get the ball that much. Right.
He's played
I don't know,
six.
bro. Jonathan
He played
Taylor
6
played
years.
11 games.
He's played 6
Had
years and touched the ball 1,700 times.
Yeah.
How many carries did Jonathan Taylor have?
192 for 861.
192. I said 129. I'm
192 for 861. And how many yards did King Henry have? Because you didn't say that, Chubbs.
1,500, but
1,500,
350 carries basically.
1,500 yards.
350 attempts.
Yeah, I'm glad he's in the top 5. But if anything, I would take Jonathan Taylor out and replace him with Josh Jacobs.
All right, I don't hate it.
I mean, it's not like he's that far. I'll put him right outside of that. But
I had 349.
I think everywhere else is fine. I think the running backs is fine.
You missed the AFC South standings.
I did. That's the Titans, the Jaguars,
and the Colts. So I just want you to tell me who you have finishing first, second, third, or fourth.
Jaguars are finishing first. With the D-Hop pickup, I think I got the Titans finishing second. I got the Colts finishing third. Texans finishing last.
All right. So you flipped everybody else's with the Colts and the Titans. Well, I guess Chubbs, DL had it tied for the Colts and Titans. Chubbs had the Titans 5-12. I had them 7-10. Smoog had them 8-9.
I feel like your record would be low if you heard who they played, Joe. You're just saying who you think. If you hear something,
I think surprisingly they're gonna win games we expect them to lose.
They play some tough ass teams.
I think you making them 5-12 is crazy though, Chubbs. They're gonna win more.
You made them 7-10. That's like 2 more games. Like
they would have been 5-12 without D-Hop. I give them 2 wins with D-Hop.
No, because Wayne, my thought process is by like week 7, week 8, they're not gonna have the best record, and they might make a change. And I do not believe in Will Levis at all.
I see that. I had the Colts going 11-6, Joe. Just so you know.
Jeez.
Yeah, right. Jeez, I had a 9-8.
Talk about being.
You said talk about what?
Talk about being biased, man.
Oh yeah, you missed my agenda. I said,
he said 11-6, and he's gonna be in the MVP race. Is what he said.
And he's gonna have Chet. This is gonna be the first time we're gonna see a rookie in MVP talks. This is gonna happen.
That is
I'm telling
crazy.
you guys that right now. It's gonna be happening. And I give my proper explanation. We saw what Shane Steichen did with the Eagles offense. He could do very similar things that he did with Jalen Hurts with Anthony Richardson. Although Michael Pittman Jr. is not A.J. Brown, he's still a good quality receiver. And I think they can run a lot of – and then we have them with a top 5, arguably, running back. So I think they're running –
And they have Stephon Gilmore, right?
No, he's gone.
He's on the Dallas.
Their defense is still good, though. Their defense is still good. Still have very good defense. They got DeForest Buckner, Shaquille Leonard. You know what I'm saying?
Their DBs are little. Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
No. They
got Kenny. They got Kenny. I know they got Kenny still.
They got the DB from Kansas State.
They got Kenny Moore.
All their DBs that they drafted this year are above 6'1". So,
listen. I don't about DBs. It's hard to say who's going to be really good until they play people. Right? I'm just for DBs. I'm talking about DBs. D linemen, you kind of can see that. You're like, no, this guy's gonna be a dog. He's gonna be a beast. Linebackers probably can tell the same thing too. Sometimes some of those are bluffs, but the only guys that are really solidified on that defense is DeForest Buckner,
and
Shaq. Well, Zaire Williams is not bad either.
Zaire Franklin,
Franklin. My bad. Zaire Franklin. He's not bad. He's actually a pretty good linebacker.
I do like Kwity Paye too.
Kwity Paye. Kenny Moore the second is nice. Respect.
Kenny Moore's nice.
He's nice, but like
he's not like a top corner league, but he's a corner. You know he's gonna play.
He wasn't in our top 20.
He's not top 20. He's like back end 20s. I'm not gonna front when we say that. Yeah. He's like 25, 26 area, but he comes and plays. He has big games at times, and he's never plays bad. He always is a solid corner. He's not like outstanding though.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's why he always has a job.
I don't know. I feel like every team in that division has a bad O-line.
I really like Julius Brents, the corner that they drafted from Kansas State.
Didn't somebody from that division pick up Harold Landry?
I really like that. 6'4" corner. I like that. I like that pickup from Harold Landry.
Well, I had to play through Jaguars in that division, so.
Harold Landry's still on that team. Okay, never mind. He's still on.
All right, man.
I don't know. I think the receiver's gonna go crazy against everybody.
Yeah,
everybody go crazy against everybody, man. But
all right, man.
Yeah.
How do we feel about Le'Veon apologizing to Steeler Nation?
Who cares?
The best fans.
Too late.
Yo,
man.
he said he needs y'all support. He said he needs y'all still support. What does that mean?
He's in the boxing.
Watch his boxing matches, man.
Oh,
boxing now.
Is he broke?
Yeah, who he knocked out?
He definitely.
Was that Frank Gore he knocked out?
I think he did. Nah.
Yeah. Did he fight yet?
Frank Gore fought Adrian Peterson at the.
Yeah, no, he ain't fight yet.
No, he knocked out Adrian Peterson. That's who Le'Veon knocked out, bruh.
Oh, he did. He did knock out AP. He did knock out AP. He fought AP.
Yeah, Le'Veon came off a knockout though, for sure.
Damn. So why you asking? He said, "I need y'all support."
He trying to get money. That's what from the pay-per-view buys. That's
if I was a Steelers fan, I'd be like, "Hell no."
He fucked up the championship window, bro.
Hell no. What?
He fucked up the championship window.
You think that's one of the biggest flops in off season?
I mean, he got his bread.
A lot of people say he would have got more money if he would stay with the Steelers.
Probably would have got 2 deals.
No, he was not getting 2 deals.
But now
not
hindsight, I don't blame Le'Veon Bell for doing that because of what's going on with the running backs now.
Yeah. And none of them are getting paid.
I don't blame him. He got his money and got out of there. He did what he had to do. I don't blame him for it. So I mean, but if I was a Steelers fan, nah, I ain't supporting you, bro.
I'm dead. All right.
I don't need that. I don't need that. Sorry either.
All right, so I got a question for you guys before we wrap up. Got a couple more segments. Say the rest of Friday. Should these following players make the Hall of Fame? So I'm going to ask you guys, and I want you guys to present your case if you believe they should. For yes.
Put that guy in. Who put this guy?
Phillip Rivers.
Yes.
Why?
He has great stats. He put up the numbers. Yes, he didn't win. I don't think he's a first ballot. I don't think he probably should wait a couple years to get in there longer than usual. But I think he is a Hall of Fame caliber player because he was always competing when he was playing. Everybody. When I mean competing, he always had the numbers. Like if you have Phillip Rivers on your team, he's gonna put the numbers up. Your receiver's gonna get stats. You guys are gonna win some games. He's a quarterback that I could say, if I get him, I will win some games because of him. So I'll put him in the Hall of Fame. And he had a long career too. So
I think he was always in the postseason. He just didn't go far in the postseason.
No, he wasn't. He made the postseason 5 times when he was in San Diego.
His teams are always competitive, though.
He played 17 years and made the postseason 6 years. And one of those years, 7 years. So 9 years he didn't make it. How many years was he a top 5 quarterback in the league?
Does that matter if you put up the stats?
Yes, it does.
It doesn't.
Yes, it does.
I mean, to be in the Hall of Fame, I think to be a first ballot, that matters. But to be in the Hall of Fame, I don't think it matters that much as long as you have longevity and you are consistent. He's been consistent. We can't go through a year like, oh, well, Phillip Rivers is ass this year. No. He's been consistent all years he's played football. So I can't
where I can say he was ass.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Wayne?
I could go 3 years where I could say he was ass.
I mean, yeah, he threw a lot of interceptions, but I said he's been consistent. He's
consistently
been
mid. Consistently
mid. I don't know. Consistently mid, throwing for 4,000 yards for.
So we're gonna. So all right, Derek. So if Derek Carr just keep playing the way he's playing, we're gonna throw Derek Carr in the Hall of Fame. Because there's no difference between Derek Carr and Philip Rivers.
Okay, let me ask you this: does Derek Carr have any playoff wins? No, he don't. He don't have any playoff wins.
Don't compare Derek Carr to Philip Rivers.
He don't have any playoff wins, bro. He don't.
Don't do that.
Like and also first of all, also like I mean he has 5 playoff wins under his belt. He's 5-7 in the playoffs.
Losing record.
He does have a losing record, but at the end of the day, he won playoff games
with the 59 completion percentage.
That's okay.
16 touchdowns, 10 interceptions.
Right. That is true. That is true. So
that means he's damn near good for an interception a game in the playoffs.
Listen, and Wayne, you can't take this away from him because he has MVP votes. He has MVP votes. He has Offensive Player of the Year votes, and he also won Comeback Player of the Year. So he's been up there. So Wayne, if you're talking about top 3 or top 5, he was a top 5 quarterback
2
at one time in his career.
2 years?
No, but you asked me how many times? Twice.
Twice.
Twice. Okay, twice.
Wait, are we just going to bypass the fact that he probably played in one of the best quarterbacks?
That's what I'm saying. When he says top 5.
That's what I'm saying. He was competing with those guys. That's what I'm trying to say.
There's so many good quarterbacks, bro.
He had to go Tom Brady. He had to Peyton Manning. Brett Favre was still playing.
Drew Brees
was still playing.
We can't give Drew Brees a pass and not give Philip Rivers.
Yeah, Don.
Why? Philip Rivers got a Super Bowl.
No, Drew Brees got a ring, and Drew Brees broke a lot of records.
Yeah, what? It's not comparable.
Yeah, it's not.
He's all of Famer,
but you got.
No, I think Drew Brees is a Hall of Famer.
You gotta give him.
I don't think he's top 3.
He played in eras where quarterbacks were just balling.
But and you gotta also look at his career. He has a winning record for his career in games. So
what's his record?
134, 106.
Bro, this man only threw for under 4,000 yards twice.
That's what I'm saying.
Gunslinger.
3 times.
He's been consistent.
He's been consistent too with popping out them kids.
He threw a lot of interceptions though. He mad interceptions.
17 years, bro.
He's literally, bro. I kid you not, he's Derek Carr.
Bro, Derek Carr barely threw 4,000.
He's not Derek Carr. Don't try him like that.
Yeah, one season when he just snapped, but other than that, he barely threw for 4,000 yards.
He's not Derek Carr,
bro. So this is why, bro. This is exactly why he's gonna make it. He finished his career more passing yards than Dan Marino, John Elway,
that's a passing league. I hate when people say shit like
more passing touchdowns than Joe Montana, Troy Aikman, Kurt Warner.
It's a passing league. You can't compare errors, bro.
More passing yards per game with Bret Hart, Aaron Rodgers.
You can't compare passing.
You gotta put it. Dubs, you gotta put into effect. And wait, hold on. Let's put it this way. His last year, 2020, he went 11-5.
Yeah, so he has more wins.
Did we see? He didn't do shit on that team.
More wins.
He didn't, Wayne. He didn't do shit, Wayne. He threw for 4,000 yards, 24 touchdowns.
He was a game manager.
Oh my God! All right, cool. I don't know. I don't remember game managers throwing 4,000 yards, but
Brady did it a lot.
But now we call Brady the GOAT. So, but all right, but you gotta put into a Chuz. But what I was saying, you gotta put in the factor. He threw a lot of attempts. He have a lot of attempps versus those guys back then.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm talking about him during his time in the quarters that he played.
Is he better? All right, I'm gonna name the quarterbacks. Is he better than during his?
No, I'm not saying he's better than them.
I'm just gonna see how many quarterbacks we can get to before we name them. All right. So obviously Peyton is better. Obviously Brady's better. Obviously Ben's better. Obviously Aaron Rodgers is better. Eli Manning or Philip Rivers?
Nah, I got Philip Rivers.
I got Philip Rivers over Eli.
What are we saying right now?
Oh, wait. Don't do that. Don't do that because Eli has 2 rings because of one of the best defenses for us to watch, man. Come on now. Yeah, Drew Brees. Yes, Drew Brees better.
Brett Favre.
Brett Favre is better, but they're kind of the same.
They're kind of similar.
They're kind of the same. I'm about to say they're kind of the same.
McNabb or Phillip Rivers.
Same but different.
Every last person you just named is a Hall of Famer. So
McNabb or Phillip Rivers.
McNabb. I'm taking McNabb.
McNabb's not a Hall of Famer, so you taking McNabb.
You just said McNabb. You didn't say.
I'm thinking. I'm just going through the list. I'm trying to think.
I think McNabb will get in the Hall of Fame eventually.
Why are we taking Donovan McNabb?
Bro, Donovan McNabb was a better quarterback than Phillip Rivers.
He's probably gonna make the Hall one day.
He'll probably make the Hall of Fame one day.
Donovan McNabb's not making the Hall of Fame.
I think.
Well, if you don't make it, that's really sad. I think Phillip Rivers might make it though.
Donovan McNabb must have pissed people off. That's why he probably wouldn't make it. That's criminal.
Let me see. Is he better than? Hold on, I got you right here because I'm about to go through my fucking roll.
We gotta understand that was probably the best QB generation of all time.
Tony Romo or
come on, bro.
They're the same quarterback to me, if you ask me.
Bro, come on, bro.
So Tony Romo Hall of Famer then?
He should.
No,
be.
I'm. Hold on, man. Look,
He should be. He has the potential to be.
Madden thinks
last
so.
time Dallas was actually contending.
Madden thinks so. He had a Hall of Fame card in Madden.
No.
No what?
No, he's Phillip Rivers better than Tony Romo.
Matt Ryan.
Matty Ice was nice as fuck.
Matt, I'm gonna say yes because
I'm gonna say Matt Ryan. Ryan.
I'm saying Phillip. He won more than Matty.
Matty went to a fucking Super Bowl.
Matty just went farther in the postseason, but total
and won
wins.
an MVP.
No. Chubb.
Total wins.
I'm trying to save you, bro. It's Matt Ryan, bro. I'm trying.
Total wins.
Matt Ryan is better than Phillip Rivers.
If Matt Ryan is better than Phillip Rivers, played longer, Chubbs. That's why he got.
Matt Ryan had prime Julio. Come on.
He had prime Antonio Gates. What are we talking about right now?
Yeah, like
he played with LaDainian Tomlinson too.
And he had LaDainian Tomlinson too.
And underachieved. That's why I understand why you guys are saying he's better than Eli.
He's better than Eli though.
Bro.
Yeah,
bro. Wait, hold on.
Matt Ryan had
wait.
prime Devontae Freeman.
Let's go back to those Super Bowls. Those was one of the lowest scoring Super Bowls, bro. Eli could not score until like the end of the game.
Sounds like a Tom Brady Super Bowl to me.
Oh, but not Atlanta. Not when he played Atlanta. It was a totally different story. Right.
They're like,
what are we doing?
Who?
Bro, they're like
Vic or Phillip Rivers.
What are we doing?
Michael Vick?
They're like
what are we doing?
They're like 2 seasons with Matt
Carson
Ryan.
Palmer or Phillip Rivers.
Touchdown interception ratio, bro.
I'm picking Phillip Rivers.
Give me Phillip Rivers over Carson.
Cam Newton or Phillip Rivers.
If you're talking about skill, I'm gonna say Cam. But if you're talking about career, Phillip.
Andrew Luck or Phillip Rivers.
Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fight that.
Matt Stafford or Phillip Rivers.
I always thought Matthew Stafford was overrated, so I'm gonna say Phillip Rivers.
Chubbs.
Bro, this is insane, bro.
That's a tough one for me.
What do we? Bro, can we hurry up, bro?
What? DL, Matthew Stafford or Phillip Rivers.
I'm gonna have to go Matt Stafford.
You going with Stafford, Chubbs?
I didn't even say Russell Wilson either.
He won a Super Bowl.
He won a Super Bowl?
And played very well in that Super Bowl for the Rams.
Another great defense.
Yeah.
Time out, Chubbs. You think Matthew Stafford's better than Matt Ryan?
No, don't try Matty Ice, bro. Don't try Matty Ice like that, bro.
He would have to think that because he said that Phillip Rivers is better than Matt Ryan, and he said Matthew Stafford is better than.
Hey! Matt Stafford's responsible for 2 of the greatest wide receiver seasons ever.
He's responsible, or the receiver is responsible?
Same.
Okay.
All right.
Same.
All right, let's get off of Matthew Stafford.
Same.
This is crazy.
Is Cam Newton a Hall of Famer?
Nah.
No.
DL?
No, I don't think he should be, but I don't think he will be. He hasn't done enough. If it was going based off of skill, potential, yeah. But
there's only one person on this list that should go to Hall of Fame. Everybody else should not make it.
All right. Is LaShawn McCoy a Hall of Famer?
No.
He's another one where I think he could get it in a couple years down the road. Not couple years down the road.
So
not first ballot.
Is this person the only person? Oh, so Phillip Rivers is the only person you think on this list that should be a Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
So Marshawn Lynch is not a Hall of Famer to you?
Marshawn Lynch Hall of Famer to me.
No, you remember when I asked y'all about that? Because we talked
Hall of
about
Famer
it. We talked about Julio, and they had similar careers. Very short. They balled in that short time span, but it wasn't long enough. I don't think he's going to make it.
Marshawn Beast Mode's going to make it.
I agree with you, Joey. I do not think Marshawn Lynch is a Hall of Famer.
I don't think he's going to make it, man.
Smooth?
I think Marshawn Lynch is a Hall of Famer.
Tell me why he's Hall of Famer. Chubbs and DL.
If you're saying that Russell Wilson was a game manager for that offense, I would say that Marshawn Lynch was probably the driving force of that ring that they won. Obviously, they had the defense. Dang. Sorry. I was looking at something.
He's responsible for.
See
how the years he's
not a Hall of Famer, man.
His impact shows more than what his stats do. I'll say that.
He's not. No. Listen, but this is what I think. I think a lot of people look at Marshawn Lynch and they be like, "Yo, he was very popular," and a lot of you are like, "Oh yeah, he should be on," because it was popular for a certain period of time, and I don't think people realize, like, for you to go to Hall of Fame, you got to be consistent for a long time. He made only one All-Pro. You can't go to Hall of Fame with that. You can't. As a running back, two? I got one.
He had one AP.
I got one.
He made one All-Pro first team.
He made one first team. Okay, so he made second team too. Yeah. So I still don't think that's enough. You look at the guys that made the Hall of Fame. You talk about Shaun Alexander. You're talking about AP. That's a Hall of Famer. You talk about guys like that. Marshawn Lynch is not them. I'm gonna be real. He's just not. He's him, but he's not them.
Passing lead.
I think we talk about him based off popularity, but
passing lead.
But Shaun Alexander was a bad example. Because he only had one first-team All-Pro, less Pro Bowls at a time that Pro Bowls really kind of mattered. No Super Bowls, and ran almost 1,000 yards less than Marshawn. But he scored more touchdowns.
How many?
He had 100, and Marshawn, I think, had 82.
85.
15 more touchdowns.
Yes, but 9,453 career yards is a Hall of Famer.
Nah.
Opposed to 10,000.
Marshawn's over 10,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just think Marshawn's impact for the Seahawks shows more than what his stats actually do.
But that's the difference, though, because when you look at Shaun Alexander playing for the Seahawks, please just name me, though.
I know.
Name who the quarterback at the time was. Matt Hasselbeck.
Oh, don't sleep on Matt Hasselbeck.
They went to the Super Bowl.
Don't sleep on Matt Hasselbeck.
And they lost to the Steelers.
Don't sleep on
Matt Hasselbeck. We got to understand what he did that year. Like, Shaun Alexander had
Matt Hasselbeck was better than...
And Marshawn, bro.
Matt Hasselbeck is
come on. I seen Marshawn break every player on the field's tackle and run for 60 yards.
That's what I'm saying. For a certain period of time, his popularity went high. And
Marshawn Lynch or Tiki Barber?
Marshawn Lynch.
So you're taking Marshawn Lynch over Tiki?
Yes. Tiki had far less touchdowns.
He did
about 30 different.
Yeah, Tiki Barber retired at a high. He had 1,500 yards and 1,800 yards and 1,600 yards, and he just retired. That's crazy.
His legs probably hurt.
That is. Bro. I don't know, man. I don't think Marshawn is going to Hall of Fame.
Is Clinton Portis a Hall of Famer?
Clinton Portis is better than Marshawn.
I think he's already in the Hall of Fame.
He's not. Is Clinton Portis a Hall of Famer?
To me, he is, but he only played 8 years in the league, so he's not a Hall of Famer.
He didn't play that long either. Yeah.
Let me see. Let me find one that's actually in it. Yeah.
And Clinton Portis is way better running back than Marshawn Lynch.
Thanks, bro.
He only played 8 years, 9 years in the league, and he was only healthy for 6 of them, and he only has 10 less touchdowns.
There you go. I got.
Oh,
one.
wait. Hold on.
I got one.
Hold on. That's 11, 13.
Let's see how
long he played.
Oh, bro, that years he just was on a team. He didn't hardly play.
Yeah, Clinton Portis played. Clinton Portis really only played 6 full seasons in that.
No, I'm talking about.
You're talking about Marshawn. Yes, the last couple of years he barely played.
I was talking about Sean Alexander too. Though.
Alexander played about 10 years.
Wait, hold up.
9 years.
Did Sean Alexander won MVP? Don't talk to me about that, bro. I think I won an MVP, bro. Come on.
Because he had 27 touchdowns in 1 year. Cool.
He had MVP though, Chubbs. Running back MVP, right?
Like what? He won MVP? 27 touchdowns? This nigga had 14, 16, 14.
Is Eddie George a Hall of Famer?
27. Come on, bro.
Eddie George a Hall of Famer, right?
Stop playing with me, man.
I think Eddie George is a Hall of Famer.
Eddie George is a Hall of Famer.
Marshawn had better stats than Eddie George.
No, Eddie George is not in the Hall of Fame.
He's not in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, well. No. Still better stats than him. I'm trying to find somebody that got in.
And Marshawn played more years than him too, bro.
And Chubb, Sean Alexander.
Them last 2-3 years did not really count.
Chubb, Sean Alexander
still more years than him if you don't count the last 2 years.
Chubb, Sean Alexander only played 9 years, bro.
I know.
9 years. So what are we talking about with yards? This is crazy. He was unreal. Sean Alexander is way better than Sean. What? Yeah, bro. Wow, bro. I don't know what we're talking about right now. He's not a
running back growing up, bro. Don't talk about
Sean Alexander. He's not.
Chubbs, you're so nasty because Marshawn played 46 more games. No, 26 more games than him.
Bro, them games do not count when he gets 1 or 2 carries.
Yeah, 26 more games is 26 more games.
All right, that's crazy, bro.
Marshawn.
And you can say the last 3 years of Sean don't really count if we want to do that.
Facts. I was just looking. I didn't want to say it, but
bro, 1 game, 6 games, 7 games. Come on.
Marshawn last year with Seattle, he played 10 games, and then not last year, the year before, his second year, the second to last year, he played 10 games. The other year, I don't think he played that much, and then he finished in Washington and didn't do anything. So
Sean Alexander, I know.
Yeah. I'm talking about Sean Alexander. And then when you talking about Marshawn Lynch went to the Raiders.
He went to Oakland, played 15 games, almost had 900 yards, but he was not the main running back.
Yeah, but he ran the ball for 200 times, so he was playing. He had 7 touchdowns. That was still good, but he was playing. But bro, he not even close to what Sean Alexander was doing. Not even close to what LT did. LT, we already know LT already.
Different capacity, my man.
He's not a Hall of Famer, bro. He's not a Hall of Famer.
All right, man. He's not. Last person before we have to get up out of here. Julian Edelman. Is Julian Edelman a Hall of Famer? DL, make your case. Go ahead.
Because we all saying no.
He's a Hall of Famer, bro.
Wow.
Why not? Because all y'all gonna say is he was never the best, blah, 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 that year, or top anything that year. But he was still a very important part of the later half of the Patriots Super Bowl runs. Consistent. Next best target was Gronk, who was also dominant that year.
Super Bowl MVP, talk about it.
He was Super Bowl MVP. Was he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Versus the Falcons.
3 rings. The catch can probably go down as one of the best catches of all time. Given the significance of what it meant in that
Joey,
moment.
it's one of the best catches of all time. Do not hate, bro.
So I mean, like I don't. Again, I wouldn't have called him. I wouldn't have called him the best receiver in that
not top 10,
top 5, top 7. I wouldn't have called him top 2.
He was top 10. How many years was he the top 10 receiver?
Damn, it's not.
I would say probably 4 years.
4 years? Julian Edelman was a top 10 receiver?
Including a year before he got hurt when he was playing with Cam. He was going into that season as a top receiver.
The most yards he ever had was 111. 111 team.
When we got to do 2 start bench cuts, I want to do the old heads one. I really think that'd be good.
2019, you said he was a top 10 receiver. That's probably the only year I'll give you that. Possibly. Nah, I'll give you that.
So let me ask though, because
but it's like again.
So I want to ask because this Julian Edelman thing be killing me, bro. Did Tom Brady make Julian Edelman, or Julian Edelman was already Julian Edelman before?
No, Tom Brady made Julian Edelman as well.
Okay, so Tom Brady made Julian Edelman. Was it the system, or was it just Julian Edelman fitting the system? Or was it just Julian Edelman?
It was Julian Edelman.
So Julian Edelman, it wasn't the system. So Julian Edelman was just that lit, and Tom Brady also made him lit, and that solidified him to be a top in a Hall of Famer.
Is AJ Green a Hall of Famer, Dio?
He's not.
Who, AJ Green?
He's not.
AJ Green's no, but we're going to, bro.
Because if you talk about rings, because I want to put it this way, because any receiver that is capable to play with Tom
why
Brady,
AJ Green not a Hall of Famer?
Why AJ Green? Why? Because of his lack to stay on the field. He did perform. I'm not saying he didn't, but it was just the lack of there to stay on the field. He just couldn't stay on the field. I think, again, like I said, consistency. Consistency also means you got to stay on the field. But what I'm saying, DL, is that with that system, because Gronk, I think Gronk is different. You take Gronk out of that scenario, it's hard for Tom Brady to win. But if you replace Julian Edelman with someone else that is capable, Tom Brady's going to make him that person too.
Yeah, D, I fought with you, but there's no way this nigga has less than 7,000 yards all time, and he's Hall of Famer.
Yeah, it just.
He has 3 rings.
Oh my!
Because he was with Tom Brady. He has 3 rings because he's with Tom Brady. But that's what I'm
trying to explain to y'all. Like, I could give it to y'all if he had like 1.
Bro, no.
If he had 2, I would still debate. But like 3, I'm just like, bro, come on. Like, he was a pivotal.
So when he won the first one, DL, was he pivotal in that first one?
The first one was what? 20?
He was not pivotal in that first one because Wes Walker was still there. He was not eating like that.
I don't know if he was on the team, bro.
I'm talking about his first ring because his first ring.
Yeah, you talking about Julian Edelman's first ring?
Yeah.
I don't know if he was on the team.
Me personally, Deion Branch getting in the Hall of Fame over Julian Edelman before any day.
Bro, what I'm saying, bro, you can replace Julian Edelman. They still gonna get rings. He got rings because he's with Tom Brady. He played next to Gronk, like with one of the best systems in football. Yeah, you're gonna win. So when you put the rings on him, yeah, it sounds nice.
You can't say that because they didn't win every single year he played with them, bro. So like
the 3 rings that he got, he scored 2 total touchdowns in that playoff run. So that's 9 games, Dio.
He was very pivotal. You said he was very pivotal in these rings.
So we're just gonna go off of this stat. That's why I can't just go off of stats, bro. Like y'all want to sit there and say y'all want to sit up.
He did. I give you credit.
Y'all gonna try to.
He had 74. Yeah.
Listen to what I'm about to say.
I'm gonna give you his full stats. He had 74 catches.
I don't care about stats, bro. Like that's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. When it comes to certain things, as far as just being a player, y'all gonna sit up here and tell me that people like Antonio, again, y'all about to make it seem I'm about to say something crazy, but Antonio Brown, Wes Welker, Cooper Kupp are not the same play style of receiver that Julian Edelman is. They're not.
Antonio Brown played the one. He's the big receiver outside, killing niggas. Those guys don't do that. Move on. So don't put Antonio Brown in that scenario.
But Julian, if y'all want to turn the table and say, well, Cooper Kupp had a better season than Antonio Brown ever had.
Yeah. So, and
would you say that he's better than Antonio Brown?
No, he's not better than Antonio Brown.
But his stats say so.
He had one season. He had one good season. Antonio Brown did it consistently. Again, it comes with consistency.
MVP with that good season.
What he did? What you say?
Receiver, better stats than Jerry Rice. They all are the same place.
You keep bringing up Super Bowl. Super Bowls don't mean nothing to us for receivers.
That's what I'm saying. For receivers, Super Bowl don't mean anything.
No, MVP as a receiver doesn't mean anything in the Super Bowl. That means nothing.
A lot of receivers won Super Bowl MVP.
Answer the question. So Cooper
Hines
Kupp
Ward got one, doesn't he? I feel like Hines Ward got one.
Winning Super Bowl, having 1,900 yards, bro.
Him winning the Super Bowl MVP did not change how I felt about him.
About Cooper Kupp?
But we were saying that Cooper Kupp was the best receiver in the league.
Because what he did
that was before he won Super Bowl MVP.
That was before what he did in the season. Yes.
All he did was continued to do that. So
it just continued to boast it, but it didn't sway my opinion.
Solidified that he was a good receiver. Or
what you say?
Receiver. It just solidified that he was a great receiver.
Bro, look,
what
Super Bowl MVP did not mean anything to me, bro.
What geeks me is he's played what? He played 11 seasons, only touched 1,000 yards 3 times in 11 seasons.
And that's the bare minimum for you.
Because again, I can agree with y'all say that he was never the best receiver on his team. That doesn't mean.
But those are 151 targets, 134, 159, 153. Like he was getting targeted.
He was getting targets.
Yeah, he was catching the ball. He has 3 rings to show for it. Like that's why I say if he had 1 ring, then I'll be like, all right.
That's nasty. 159 targets, 90%.
Dio, we could have put anybody else in that position. They would have got 3 rings too, bro.
Can't say that, bro.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Because Wes Welker was in that position, and y'all say Wes Welker's better than Julian Edelman. He don't have 3 rings, do he?
He has 2.
It's not 3.
Because he didn't play long enough for them.
3,000 more yards
than for them. That's why he didn't get it. And then
are you trying to tell? Wait. Are you trying to tell me, Theo, that Julian Edelman is better than Wes Welker?
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
Then what's the point of bringing that up?
Because you're saying he, as far as like who played with Tom Brady, you can put anybody in that position. He can't.
Bro, Julian Edelman won his first ring, and it is funny, you never brought up what he did for that first ring. But Julian Edelman won his first ring. If I win 1 ring with some guy and I'm not doing much, I'm going to stay on that damn team. It doesn't matter how much I pay. I'm going to stay on that team.
I wouldn't say he's not doing much because the 3 rings that he won, he had 74 catches, 1,000 yards, and 2 tutties.
I guess I'm just not a box score watcher.
The first ring they got. What did Julian Edelman do
that playoff year? Run? He had 26 catches, 281 yards, and 1 touchdown.
That year, what did he do?
2014, he had 972 yards, 4 touchdowns.
974 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Who else was on that team?
Nobody.
Nobody was on that team?
I gotta look up the Patriots roster.
Nobody was on that team, Dio? For the win of the Super Bowl, somebody got to be on that team.
2014?
Yeah. And 2014 was what? And who they played in the Super Bowl?
They had Gronk.
Okay. So that 2014 season,
Gronk, Edelman, Brandon LaFell.
68. Julian Edelman had 9 for 109 in that Super Bowl.
Yeah,
9 for 109.
He does ball out in the Super Bowl. I'll give him that.
Who did they play?
Bro, they had Danny and
Seahawks.
They played the Seahawks.
That's it.
And that was when they got that. That's when they got that interception in the red zone.
Yeah.
Win the game.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I just try to figure out when he got that first Super Bowl. Okay, so just off Super Bowl performances, he should go to the Hall of Fame?
Hey, be careful what you say.
Not just based
Careful what
on.
you say.
I'm asking. I'm just asking. Based off Super Bowl performances, he should go to the Hall of Fame.
No, but that definitely contributes to why he should go to the Hall of Fame.
No.
I get
everything else after the Super Bowl performances.
And let me give you his stats. Julian Edelman's stats
not good enough,
in
bro.
Super Bowls are 24 catches, 337 yards, and 1 touchdown in 4 Super Bowl games.
And 1 touchdown in 4 Super Bowl games. Mm-hmm. Regardless of how he played in the Super Bowl, everything else, if you want to count that, that's great. But everything else...
Hold up, he won Super Bowl MVP when they played the Falcons?
Yeah, he went off.
No, he didn't. He had 5 catches for 87 yards.
Wow.
That was his worst Super Bowl game out of all the Super Bowl games.
I thought he won against the Falcons. I thought he got that MVP versus
MVP? Are you sure?
I think he does have a Super Bowl MVP.
He does have a Super Bowl MVP.
So did Deion Branch.
He got it versus the Rams.
Oh, the Rams. Okay.
He went off that game.
But I'm saying everything else doesn't add up for a Hall of Fame career. Yeah. You could add the Super Bowl stuff. Everything else doesn't add up. Like, you got to ball everywhere else. You got to be consistent everywhere else, and he's
longevity.
All right, man.
I think he's consistent. I just don't think his numbers are like pop out crazy. Like
he played
like how y'all want him to be, bro.
He played 11 seasons and he has 6,000 yards, bro. That's not consistent. All right, start bench cut. Chubbs, what are the 2 that you want to do?
The bottom 2.
All right, start bench cut. We're doing this receiver quarterback duos. Brady with Randy Moss, Manning with Harrison.
Take your pick.
Joe Montana and Jerry Rice. Did they play together?
Yes. Jerry Rice played with both of them.
Shit, he played everybody. Didn't he play with Garcia too?
Why? Can we just get one quarterback for that?
I just want one. I picked Joe Montana.
He picked Joe. He picked Joe.
Oh.
Even though I do think Steve Young is a top 5 quarterback all the time, but that's for another topic.
What's the start?
Go Chubbs. So start bench cut, quarterback receiver duos. Brady, Moss, Manning, Harrison, Joe Montana, Jerry Rice.
Start Manning and Marvin. I'm benching Joe and Jerry, and I'm cutting Tom and Randy.
That's crazy. I will start Brady and Moss. I am... Sucks. I'm benching Joe and Jerry, and I'm cutting Manning and Harrison. I'll let everybody go, then I'll give you guys my reason why.
All right, I'm starting Manning and Harrison. I'm benching Jerry Rice and Joe Montana. And I'm cutting Brady and Moss.
Mm-hmm.
Starting Brady and Moss, benching Peyton and Harrison, cutting Rice and Montana.
There's no scenario, Joey, where you cut Peyton and Marvin, bro. There's no scenario.
I have to.
Why?
Okay, so Tom Brady. I have Tom Brady above Peyton Manning. Mm-hmm. I have Randy Moss above Marvin Harrison. I have Jerry Rice above Marvin Harrison. And I have Joe and Manning.
But it's not like we're making up these duos.
But I want you to also put this into perspective. When Peyton Manning was playing with Marvin Harrison, also had Reggie Wayne on the other side. So that dynamic, it looked great. But when you talk about one duo just together, Tom Brady and Marvin Harrison broke a record together. And they had the best record as a duo, quarterback and receiver. So I think we all forgot about that. That's
Brock was on that team.
I gotta go with them though. Yeah, Gronk was on that team, but I gotta go with them because they broke that record. Which when they got together, they went 16-0. Like
Ross Walker was on that team too, bro.
16, bro. Them two together, Marvin Harrison and Tom
broke
Brady,
records.
They broke the record for quarterback receiver duo for most touchdowns in a season.
That was Manning and
no, it
Marvin
was
and
Tom Brady.
It was Marvin and Peyton's record. That they
and broke. Then Tom Brady and Moss broke it. I can't.
And then that was for 1 year, and then they had each other for more years and never produced that type of thing again. While Marvin and Peyton consistently, which is why they're the best QB receiver duo of all time.
Marvin, but when you talk about it, you could say that, but you talk about it. Reggie Wayne had similar stats with Marvin Harrison. They're not that far apart, and they also had Edwin James, and they also had Dallas Clark, who was balling at a tight end too. So they had a lot of offensive power. Yeah, that man's gonna ball the hell out. You got Peyton Manning, you got all these other guys on your field. So like when you look at Tom Brady in his situation, he had Gronk, he had Wes Welker, but you put those guys next to Wes Welker wasn't on the team?
I said Gronk wasn't on that team.
Gronk wasn't on that team. Sure. So they only had
2007. Gronk wasn't in the league in 2007.
Oh my bad, I be tripping. I forgot it was that long ago.
So they only had Wes Welker at the time, and you're saying like they could do this with just that. So like for me, I got to put everything into factor on like what that offense looked like. Peyton Manning had a incredible offense. That's why, and I don't want to take much from them, but they look really good that way. And I just can't go against Jerry, bro. Jerry.
They had a touchdown. Wes Welker still had 1,100 yards and 112 catches.
How much did Moss have?
He had 98 catches, 493, and 23 touchdowns.
493?
1,493.
And they had Dante Stallworth, too.
You said 493 yards?
1,493.
Oh, I'm about to sound like, what? Like, that's crazy. I've never seen Moss get 493 yards. All right. But, I mean, I just got to put them together. And again, I think Randy Moss is better than Marvin Harris.
Young Ben Watson.
And I think Tom Brady is better than them, too. So, I think you put them two together, it's just nuclear. They bombing everybody, bro.
And Ocho was on that team.
On what team?
That's a sight.
Now, their third receiver was Dante Stallworth.
But they still had Troy Brown and Jabari Gaffney. Respect him.
That's just my logic behind it, man. I mean, that's what I said. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck.
And Benjamin Watson.
It's gonna suck.
Peyton Manning is a 5-time MVP playing without Marvin Harrison. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's a 5-time MVP without Marvin Harrison?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm saying he still got MVP when he was playing in Denver. So he was doing that in Denver without Marvin Harrison being his best target. He threw for 5,000 yards in Denver.
Yeah. But okay, I remember that, and then the next year he didn't do much. But I do remember that. I'm not taking nothing from Peyton Manning. All these guys are great, but is Tom Brady not better?
Oh, Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady's better.
Yeah, but we're talking about.
I think Joe Montana and Jerry Rice are the best at their positions.
That's why I was like, how you guys cutting them? I mean,
I didn't cut them.
I'm saying, how you guys benching them over Peyton Manning and
because they just produce more. That's why.
The numbers isn't everything. Ain't that right?
All right, man, let's do the next one. Start, bench, cut. What the fuck is this?
The current corner duos.
Oh shit! I saw Diggs and I was like, "Why the hell is Steph on here?" It's like no. Start, bench, cut. You got cornerback duos. You got Diggs plus Gilmore, Stephon Gilmore. So Trayvon Diggs and Stephon Gilmore. Jalen Ramsey, Xavier Howard, Darius Slay, Bradbury.
Going first or something.
I got Ramsey, Howard starting. I'm benching Diggs and Gilmore, and I'm cutting Slay and Bradbury.
Well, I'm starting Slay and Bradbury. I am benching Howard and Ramsey and cutting Gilmore and Diggs.
Start Miami, bench the Eagles, cut the Colts or the Cowboys.
I'm starting Slay and Bradbury.
There's no way you're benching the Cowboys.
Huh?
Yeah, finish the clip, bro. Start over.
I'm starting Bradbury and Slay. I'm benching Diggs and Gilmore, and I'm cutting Jalen and Xavier.
Why?
On my top 10 corners, I got two. Both those duos I have ranked higher than Xavier and Howard. So Gilmore and Diggs are ranked higher than Xavier and Howard to me. I know I got Jalen at 4 on my list. I know we got him at 3, but on my list I have him at 4. Bradbury, I have higher than
Howard.
I do. On my list, I do.
It's not. Bradbury was just first team all pro. Like I feel like we're really disrespecting the fuck out of him.
And then Slay.
Bro, wait. Is
Slay's
this
top 5?
Is it? Are we talking about
going into next year?
Or are we talking about period?
Going into next year. Slay came off of all pro year, right?
Oh, I thought we were just talking about period. I'm talking
about going into the year.
I'm talking period.
I'm talking period. So you think Bradbury is better than Howard? Period, Wayne.
I'm going off going to the year.
And I think it's going to continue.
The last couple years, he's been better than him.
He's going to continue.
You know the year before, Howard was better than him, right? You know that, right?
Was that the year before?
The year before, last year, Howard was better than Bradbury.
Right, so I'm
just saying, Bradbury had a really good year. I'm not taking that away from him. But it's crazy. I think people forgot about Howard, bro. But, all right.
I know he's good, bro. I was just defending him.
You be trying,
I know he's good too, but I'm basing off of going in the year and where I have my rankings. So.
Chubbs, I understand. You're recency. You're saying recency. I understand that. I get that. I was just talking about the skill in general.
If we're going overall, obviously, fucking Jalen and Xavier are ridiculous. We're going career-wise. Based off Xavier's
I'm talking about skill,
picks
bro.
And Jalen's longevity.
I'm talking about skill, bro. That's it.
Them guys are good. All of them are good, except
I'm not saying that.
Trayvon's the only one that takes risks out of all the names I've named.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, man. We're going to get up out of here, finish the rest of these topics on Friday for you guys. Give you guys a lot of things. You guys got anything I want to say to the people before we get up out of here?
Past Dio's bedtime. Look at him.
Nope.
My house is freezing right now.
All right, man. Until next time, we'll see y'all. Make sure you guys join the Discord, like, comment, and subscribe.